We'll start with the easy one. We're going to talk all about Nico with my former offensive VFLs, Mike Stoll, Sterling Hinton. What's his best attribute so far?
Leadership and just raw skills. The man can throw the ball, and he throws all kinds of balls and throw them all.
Pick one of those.
The best one I like his intermediate throw.
Okay.
He throws it firm and a very firm and catchable ball. Tight ends love that stuff.
There was a series last night. He throws a little 10-yard out all the way to the left sideline. Then he comes back, hits another 10-yard all the way to the right. It's like, this kid's got an arm. It's just an easy little throw that would have not been that way last year. Kid's got an arm.
His art to find the right location to put it on the receiver's body. I love it, man. I love it.
It's his quick decision, right? He sees it and he makes the throw. He processes quickly. Last year we didn't see that, right? So you see things processing quicker to where it's like, that's it, boom, throw.
There's no spinning wheel of death as it renders.
Buffering.
All right, so then let's get to the fun part. What's he need to work on? If I make Sterling Hinton, I know you don't like doing this. If I make Sterling Hinton quarterback coach,
yes.
What's the thing he most needs to work on? What are you working with? Footwork or what? What are you doing?
Well, I think his footwork is definitely above average. But what I think all quarterbacks should work on, especially Nico being his time behind the pocket, is recognition of the coverage. A couple of times, and it's just because of his youth and actual game experience, he's missed a couple of guys running free. But he's going through his progression, and he doesn't get an extra millisecond. But because he's processing faster, get that little extra pause that comes with game experience, and that's what I think he needs to work on: just processing the coverage faster, but giving that pause, let the play happen a little longer.
Yes, Stoll.
Well, for me, I think it's he looks a little bit antsy in the pocket. Now his offensive line has maybe given him reason to.
All roads lead back to the offensive line.
I did like I was telling Sterling off camera, but that one throw that they called back to the tight end where he was retreating, and he threw off of his back foot. When he threw it before they panned to the tight end, I was like, oh gosh, don't throw that. Don't throw. That is not where you throw a ball. Now, the tight end was wide open, and he has the arm to get to it. I would like to see him be a little bit more calmer in the pocket.
I'd like to see him get down quicker. There were one or two spots yesterday where I just thought, okay, you got the first down, slide.
Yeah,
slide. And I know he wants as many yards as he can get. He's a competitor.
That's that
but
dog.
Boy, I just want to see him take care of himself. Yeah. Marlon Wall said last week, teach him to fall, because he does crumple up in a certain way. Sometimes he was hit last night. He got it from the front and the back. It's kind of a high-low at one point, and it cuts away. It's showing the pass go down the field. And I'm like, oh boy, what are we going to find when it cuts back? He's getting up fine, but I still worry about his size taking too many hits, especially when he gets outside the pocket. It's like, get out of bounds, get down.
And that's a good point. And that comes with the game experience, John P. But he's a dog, man. Nico's an exceptional talent, an exceptional guy, an exceptional leader, and a great teammate. And that dog, it's hard to tame that dog down given certain plays, and he'll learn that through game experience.
I think the way he carries himself, to use Coach Major's word, his comportment is very good. He's got great comportment. All right. When we come back, I don't want to get carried away, but looking around the SEC right now, is Tennessee a legit contender to make Atlanta? Now, you got Georgia and Texas, but I don't know how many other teams I'd put way ahead of the Vols right now. Let's discuss that when we come back on the Sports Source. Come on back.